From high atop Healthcare Hill in Central Maryland, this is BSN Headline News. Today's top story is the Bon Secours 2012 annual report to the community is out. Every year, Bon Secours publishes the Bon Secours Health System annual report to the community, and that report is now available to anyone who wants to read it. And every Bon Secours employee should want to read it. Why? Because it's a look back at what we have accomplished over the past year and gives perspective of where we are looking at going. The theme of the 2012 annual report is Getting Ready for Health Reform. And as with many Bon Secours publications, we start with our mission and vision. But you will also find a message from Sister Pat Eck, Chairperson of the Board of Directors of Bon Secours Ministries; Don Seitz, MD, Chairperson of the Board of Directors of Bon Secours Health System; and Rich Statuto, President and CEO of Bon Secours Health System. The annual report talks about our strategic goals, healthcare reform, creating an extraordinary individual experience of care, clinical transformation, quality of care, Bon Secours Connect Care, nursing excellence, non-acute care, partnering with others, and much, much more. There's liberating the potential of our people to serve, employee health and well-being, diversity and inclusion, employee, patient, and physician engagement, and education and training. You can read about how we partner with our communities to co-create a more humane world, improve health, and model social justice. There's a section called Become a Trusted Health Partner by providing exceptional lifelong value. The Stewardship Program, Quality Awards, and by the way, there are a lot of quality awards. Congratulations to everyone. Of course, there is a map outlining our markets and a list of all the members of the boards of directors of Bon Secours Health System and Bon Secours Ministries. And let's not forget that we are working together in ministry with the Bernardine Sisters of the Third Order of St. Francis in Newport News, Virginia, and the Sisters of Charity of St. Elizabeth, Convent Station, New Jersey, in Suffern, New York. The Bon Secours 2012 annual report, Getting Ready for Healthcare Reform, is available now on Iris. Just search for the term annual report, then look for the BC 2012 annual report, or go online to www.bc.org and look for the annual report link under Good News. In other news, we've already started our series on Bon Secours' Strategic Quality Plan, or SQP, and today we want to start talking about each of the goals and sub-goals of that plan. And we will start with the goal to bring our communities to wholeness. Last June, we had a chance to hear CEO Rich Statuto talk about the SQP. Let's listen to what he has to say about bringing our communities to wholeness.
And so the 5 goals that you see are really the framework for what we're going to be doing over the next 3 years. So to bring our communities to wholeness, 2 of the areas that we're going to hold ourselves accountable for and look for ways to measure and make sure we're investing in our annual plans and budgets. The first is to improve health locally and globally. We want to see at the end of this 3-year period that whatever we select with the community, whatever the neighborhoods are that we're focusing on to improve health, even our employees, what are the key areas that we want to focus on? Is it diabetes? Is it obesity? Is it nutrition? Is it affordable housing? We want to select those critical areas and begin to see the needle move in the next 3 years. The second area we talked about in bringing our communities to wholeness is to build partnerships for population health. We can't do it alone. We're going to have to partner first and foremost with all of our physicians, all of our clinicians, our employees, but I think we also need to move outside of our own walls and start to partner with our payers. Is there a new way for us to really provide value within our communities? And there's a lot of emerging new generation of payment models for ensuring population health.
Bon Secours' Strategic Quality Plan, going on now through fiscal year 2015. Next week, we will be looking at the strategic goal, ensure our care is extraordinary. Finally, we just recently learned about a documentary produced for the Leadership Conference of Women Religious called Women and Spirit, Catholic Sisters in America. And the Sisters of Bon Secours are in that documentary. Now, it's about all Catholic sisters in America, but the Sisters of Bon Secours are definitely there. It is a 56-minute documentary narrated by Cokie Roberts that chronicles the story of women religious in this country beginning in 1727 to the present. The documentary comes on a DVD that also includes a digital catalog with images of all the artifacts and panels from the Women and Spirit exhibit that traveled all over the country, from New York to Washington, D.C., to Los Angeles, Cleveland, Dallas. Like I said, they've been all over. If you are interested in finding out more about the documentary, go to the LCWR website at www.lcwr.org and look for Women and Religious DVD on the publications drop-down list. Well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned to this portal for future up-to-the-minute information on these and other stories on BSN Headline News. I'm Dave Schlachter. Thanks for joining us. BSN Headline News is a production of Bon Secours Productions and is solely responsible for its content.